Hey guys, this is PK and it's time to update Bitcoin. Alright, so I'm gonna go over the idea of a zigzag and how the current move of the Bitcoin in logarithmic scale looks most likely like it's building a zigzag structure. And this would be bad news for bulls because we would see most likely 11 or 10k Bitcoin. So to get to the point immediately, zigzag structure in Elliottwave is a corrective structure considered of three swings, so 1, 2, 3, and the structure would be 5, 3, 5. So either impulse or motive wave, and then any form of corrective pattern. In this case, it's literally a zigzag, so 5, 3, 5 inside, and another 5 waves. It can be an impulse, it can be an ending diagonal. So guidelines for zigzag is that wave C is usually related to wave A by an equal size, or it can be any other Fibonacci multiples. So sometimes this wave C ends under this projected channel. Now when we look at this little image, I'm going to show you the current Bitcoin chart in logarithmic scale. So for the moment we have a 5, and then we have a flat, and then we have a 5. And when you measure from the origin of A to the top of the wave A, and then you project it to the wave B or wave 2, well, we're somewhere there at 1 to 1. So this would have been a completed move. And what was I mentioning always in the last videos, if you followed me, I think that we could have been completing something over here. So now it's not a real ideal moment to long the market, to be honest. And on a larger time frame, if this was ABC or a zigzag, well, now we need this motive wave to complete down, and then we will be having this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, since now we had this. Again, back to the Bitcoin, let's take a look at the daily. So this would be the image of this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or a wave A. Now let's say that B is completed, and we're gonna go down for the C. That's too much. Like this, and that would be this A, B, C pattern, or a completed zigzag. Then we can project channel to the top and here in the bottom, and then it's a really nice little confluence zone of a 1 to 1 on the bottom of the channel that we could land and look for the end of the correction. And also we have this support here that haven't been tested yet, but since we pivoted here, other than that, what also do we have? Since this is a wave, supposedly wave A, B, and a C, it's a 1 to 1, so it already fits zigzag guideline, and it's channeled in logarithmic. I'm gonna repeat that, it's channeled in logarithmic, so still this looks like a zigzag all day. I'm gonna delete that so it doesn't bother me. I'm gonna let you I'm gonna let you take a look at my count of this C wave. Put it in maybe 2 hours. All right. So I had 2 variations of counting this leg. One was a leading diagonal here, and the other one was more optimistic, having a 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And if you take a look, you're gonna see that, just a moment, even here there is an impulsive wave. So 1, 2, 3, triangle 4 and 5, and that would be this wave from 2 to 3. There's a whole impulse here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and that would complete the inner third yellow with a WXY sideways combo of a zigzag wave X and a flat. So then this would be the yellow 4, and then 1, 2, squeezing 3 with a 4 here, and 5 to complete the yellow sub-micro count. And then we would complete only the microwave 3. Now here's the issue with this. I have plenty of waves or ways of counting this structure here. Just because I could see a squeeze or a count somewhere, it doesn't necessarily help me on a larger time frame to confirm my bias. So this could have been 4, but also this could have been the wave 4, since you have a little flat here, and then you can build an ending diagonal there. I'm going to show you on another photo. But also you can have a combo with a flat 3-wave move and another flat, or a truncated impulse, which would be A, B, C, and then another thing that looks ridiculous, but it could be a wave 5 and the end. So that would be the current look of this leg. Now, in case I made a mistake and we completed something here, there's also a case that this could have been a wave, end of the wave 1 of a larger wave 3, in case we had a 1, 2, and now we build a 1, 2. I'm gonna entertain this idea on another chart though. So current outlook on the price action. I have it in an image because it got deleted on another chart. So this area here is this area there. So assuming that we had wave 3 completed there, then we have a flat with A, B, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, C for either the wave 4 if you take a look at the red count, and then we had leading contracting diagonal as a wave A, B, and a C to complete your wave 1 of the ending diagonal of the wave 5 and the complete of the structure. So that would be 1, 2, and then another 3, 3, 5 for the wave 3, and another zigzag down to end the 4, and another 3-wave move up to end the 5. And this does look contracting and it can work, but it's also for me just an option of what could happen, because I can see another possibility. All right, so in case something ended there, this could have been a whole sideways combo, and something can end there and we can just moon from here. So pay attention on this count. This would be ABC as a flat or your wave W, A, B, C, or a 3-wave move for your wave B, or A, B, C. So you had a flat here, 3, 3, 5. So that would be your wave A of a larger flat. So since the flat can also have a flat in a wave A, that would be your A, and then the 3-wave move B, and now we can have an impulsive 1, 2, and then a smaller 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Now we build some sort of a triangle, and if you take the price action, if you take a look at the price action, it's already dropped a bit. So here was my interest zone for scalping along. Doesn't matter if we're gonna have an impulsive corrective and we go back to the Stone Age, or we have just something completed here, for example a flat A, B, C, and then we go off. Now I'm going to talk about this a bit further of potential bull count, since all of the news about ETFs and stuff like that, even though I'm not biased by news, I only look at the Elliottwave. So current price action, so as you can see, that was the completion of this triangle here. So the triangle broke already and we did drop, and now you might consider this to be 1 2 with the inner 1 2 3 4 and 5. So this 3 4 and 5 truncation, and this is the bottom, and now we build off of this. Since this chart is logarithmic, I'm gonna show you was it this? No, it was this. Okay, so assuming that we had a completion of a cycle here, and now we had a flat with A, B, 1 2 3 4 5 C flat, and now we're building a new cycle. Well, to form a channel immediately from, as I spoke before, from 1 to 2, I said that we need to penetrate this channel in order to form the wave 3. However, this is not enough, in my opinion, for a wave 3. Wave 3 needs to be stronger, especially in crypto. So a projection, let's just label this being the wave 1, and then having a flat here, wave 2, so 3 4 and 5. Wave 3 needs to be at least 1.618 of, I mean, it doesn't need to be, it should be bigger than wave 1, but most of the time in crypto especially, it goes even stronger than that. And this is linear scale, so it's ridiculous to have to be expecting something like that in crypto, and like this, to have a completion of a cycle and then build 1 2 from that for the next one. When you change to logarithmic, for example, well, wave 3 needs to fall at least here. Now back to this. In my opinion, if we're gonna hit the bull run, well, this needs to be only the wave 1. Of the wave 3. Let's say the wave 3 falls here. Because if you look here in the past, another Binance doesn't let me do this. Okay. Bitstamp. This is logarithmic. Look at the ridiculous size when you do 1 to 2. So this looks like a 1 2 3 4 and 5, and if you measure wave 1, okay, 2 to 3, it's just like even 3.618 falls here, and this is linear. So if we're mighty bullish, this is only going to be a 1 2, inner 1 2 of a larger third wave. Now if we're hitting a wave 2, then the retracement of the wave 2 in a larger wave 3 is not gonna be that big. That's why I said that this could be our wave 2 already. Now if something ended there, this could have been already the wave 2. Most of the analyticians now are expecting this logarithmic 535. Does look good, would fit this, but I still need to see the current development, because if you take a look here, all right, 1, well, where is the 2? Is this wave 2 before we had this monster? All right, so if we're gonna have a new bull cycle, we did exit the base channel, then this 2 shouldn't retrace as much. I'm gonna go to 4 hour really quickly and look at some realistic areas. So from the bottom to, let's say this was the top. Now if we had an impulsor here, 1 2 3, perhaps we're gonna have a larger 4 and 5. Well, then this would be your wave A, and then corrective B and a C, and then off we go for the wave 3. But if something like this happens, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, well, then I would consider this is just a wave 1 of a larger correction that will go back to the 10K. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we complete the ABC zigzag. We have to follow Bitcoin right now and pay attention on the lower time frame what the market tells us. It is scary to long now, and I would understand that if you long it, but just keep your stop losses tight. Another thing that I shouldn't forget to say is that in logarithmic scale we are at the golden zone. So I'm going to delete this for the clearance. So from the top we have entered the golden zone, so we didn't penetrate this 0.618, sorry, 0.65, and that means that bears have a slight advantage. So if you study the measured move, the target for measured move is, so from the origin we have one move, then we have a retracement. If we kill 0.65, well, then the bulls have advantage, but since we had a reaction here, the target is there, minus 0.23. In logarithmic it's probably not going to make any sense. Yeah, no, actually this makes more sense here. So that's the same area I talked about previously, and probably in logarithmic, if you measure, it's gonna fall the same, like 1 to 1, something like that. Yeah, look at that. That's a heavy confluence zone for bears. That would be the bear target, and swipe the lows here. There's plenty of stops. It does make sense that it goes there. I'm gonna follow the price action here and see how it develops, but I think I said pretty much what I wanted to say right now. All right, up until the next time, have a good day.